play this record as frequently as possible.
Hey everyone, it's me, Mr. G. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to episode 11 of Pickups of the Week, a weekly show where every Sunday we look at all the games that I found out in the wild, going into my collection and going into the game room. So this week was pretty slow. I didn't really find much at all. I almost didn't even make this video. I hardly found anything this week. It rained a lot this week in LA, so I hardly went out at much this week. I didn't go to many Goodwills this week. I maybe went once on Thursday. I wasn't near the Goodwill by my old job this week. So I didn't really find much this week, but I actually did have a few stuff that I picked up, enough to make a video this week. So we do have a video this week, episode 11, pretty cool. So anyway, let's have a look at what I got this week. Let's jump into it. So first thing is I did win another box and booklet on eBay, another Nintendo 64 box and booklet. I did have the cartridge, and that was for Excitebike 64. This was a $15 bid that I won. Very clean box, very nice box. The booklet's in very great condition. I had the game already, so I added that to my collection for $15. Really cool. So I just wanted to say, I always say that I'm trying to go for a complete Nintendo 64 box set. I am trying to do that, but I'm trying to do it with spending as little money as possible. Yeah, anybody can spend money and get a complete Nintendo 64 box set, but I'm trying to achieve it with spending as little money as possible. So like for an example was, I got that complete in box Banjo-Kazooie off eBay. I got it for $60. I already had the cartridge. I resold the cartridge for like $35. So I ended up getting like a complete Banjo-Kazooie for like $15. I got the box and booklet of Majora's Mask from the guy for really cheap, and then I traded stuff and I got the cartridge. And then I'm always trading in my games at the game store to get complete in box Nintendo 64 sets. So I'm not just trying to go for a complete Nintendo 64 box set. I'm trying to go for it with as little investment as possible. That's my plan, because that's how I do it with all my games. Most of the stuff is free because I make so much money off everything I find. So my Nintendo 64 complete set, that's what I'm trying to achieve. And a complete set with as little money spent as possible. So I'm doing pretty good so far. So one day I'll eventually get to it. Pretty cool. And then if you remember last week, I found the black Wii controller, and then I told you I found a bag with all the cords and the a nunchuck for the Wii and all that. I spent like $5 on a bag. I actually had a black Wii system sitting in my cupboard. I've had it for ages. It was just a system, had no cords, nothing. So I took that, I put the cords all together, I put the controller, and I had the Harry Potter games I found in Goodwill ages ago that didn't sell. And I went to my local game store on Sunset Boulevard and I did a trade. He took the Wii and he took the Harry Potter games, and he gave me, I think it was like $70 store credit, I believe. 75, I think. And I looked around and he had like Mario Party 3 boxed for the Nintendo 64, but it had a Blockbuster sticker and it had no booklet, so I didn't really want to get that. And then I'm trying to find Twilight Princess for the Nintendo GameCube. I haven't got that. They had a copy, but it was missing a booklet. So I was there for like an hour trying to figure out what to get. And eventually I settled on the dark blue Game Boy SP. So this is now my 8th SP. I have 8 Game Boy SPs in my collection now. I'm actually trying to get them all. I believe I'm missing the red one, the white one, and the black one, and the silver one. I think there's 4 colors I'm missing. But as of today, I have 8 Game Boy SPs in my collection. Pretty cool, because I didn't really spend much money to have that many as it is. So I decided not only am I going to get the Game Boy Color complete set, I'm going to go for the SP2. And I'm pretty close as well. So that was the trade I got at the game store this week. Pretty cool. And then I did go to I went out Goodwill hunting on Thursday because we had no rain finally on Thursday, and that Goodwill had nothing as usual. I mean, the Goodwill by where I live, they used to have so much stuff. They are just empty. They have nothing. I mean, Goodwill is so sad. I keep saying it, but I did go to one Goodwill and I actually did find like a couple games. That was the Legendary Edition of Skyrim. I already own it, but this is the Legendary Edition with the slipcover. I love slipcovers, so I got that. That was like $3. And then Lost Planet 2, which I don't own. So I got 2 Xbox 360 games at the Goodwill. And then they had this really beautiful red Xbox 360 controller. I also am trying to get all the colors for the Xbox 360 controllers. There's so many, it's ridiculous. But I had to pick this up because I just thought, oh man, that looks so cool. And then that was basically it for the week. I mean, I wasn't even going to make the video. And then yesterday afternoon, I'll show you what I got. Really crazy. So the story goes, me and my wife finally got our stimulus check back from the government. We were like the last people to get them. We thought we weren't going to get it, and I woke up on Monday and there it was sitting in my bank. I was so happy. And then I've been selling stuff on eBay, so I had extra money. So I said to my wife, I never go on shopping sprees. I mean, I always try to find games cheap and then I resell it for money. I never spend money, like I just don't. So I said to her, oh, I want to go on a shopping spree. I want to go out and buy something nice for myself for once, because I never do. I said to her, you know what, I really want to get a Switch Lite, just to have in the bedroom while I'm sitting in bed, a nice little Switch Lite. I wanted the yellow one, and I said to her, I really want the Switch Lite, but I'm only going to buy it if I can find it cheap. Well, guess what? Yesterday afternoon, I'm sitting on Facebook Marketplace, and there was a guy, he had the yellow Switch Lite and 2 games, and he wanted $150. So I was like, oh wow, that's a pretty big score as it is. So anyway, I contacted him and I went to go pick it up, and I actually got a complete Switch Lite yellow in its box, and he had Mario Kart 8 and Super Mario Odyssey. So $150 is a steal. That was already a cool deal. But guess what? I already own these 2 games. I have them listed on eBay for $50 each. So if they sell, that's $100 back. That means I got myself a Switch Lite for $50. See, that's how it is with me. I know how to play the game, and I know how to get stuff in my collection for free. I said I was only going to get a Switch Lite if I got it cheap. Once these games sold, I got a Switch Lite for $50. Really cool. I was playing it last night. I actually put on Animal Crossing, and I told my wife to play it. She's not into games at all. I said, yeah, play Animal Crossing. She was on it for 2 hours playing Animal Crossing. That's so cool. Animal Crossing hooks everybody. It's so crazy. So anyway, I didn't get a lot this week, as you can tell, but I did actually get some pretty cool stuff. I mean, enough to make a video. Switch Lite, which I've wanted for ages, I got for cheap. Another SP, and a couple of games, and a complete Nintendo 64 game. So I did get some pretty cool stuff this week. Wasn't as good as the rest of the weeks I had, and I mean, this year has been crazy for me. So it was still a pretty decent week. The other thing I want to talk about is, remember I found that factory sealed Mario Party 7 last week. One of the best finds ever. I sent it off to get graded. It's my very first game that I'm getting graded. I'm so excited to get it graded. I sent it to Watcher Games. They do grading. I did the slow process, the cheapest one. I think it was like $60 for 4 to 6 weeks grading. So it has been sent off. Come in 2 months' time, I'm going to get back my graded Mario Party 7, and I'm going to film the grade. So excited. I cannot wait. Once the game is graded, it goes for $700 to $1,000 depending on the grade. Not bad for a $5 fine in Goodwill. So keep tuned to my channel, because eventually I'm going to get back my graded Mario Party 7, and that is going to be so cool. So anyway, that was my video for the week. I hope everybody enjoyed watching it. Give my video a like, subscribe. I'm Mr. G. I'm out.